Hey everyone, Joey here, and I have been playing a lot of No More Heroes 3, with both the button controls and the motion controls. Originally, I was just going to play the game with the button controls, but ever since I was tasked to review it, I knew I had to play both options an equal amount, especially after interviewing the creator of the game, Suda51, who even said that he decided to make No More Heroes 3 after seeing the Joy-Cons of the Nintendo Switch for the first time. So clearly, the motion controls are very important to him. It even says at the beginning of the game, using 2 Joy-Con is recommended. Use the motion controls to make gameplay even more fun. So while you still get the option to play with buttons in handheld mode or on the Pro controller, clearly this game wants you to play with motion controls. So how much better is the game with the motion controls turned on? I gotta say, it's actually not that much different. So if you're new to No More Heroes, or you played the first 2 games with the button controls like I did, you might be surprised to find out that slashing enemies actually is mapped to the X and Y buttons. I assumed that it would be more like Twilight Princess on Wii or Skyward Sword HD, where you use the motion controls for every attack. But here, the only time you use the motion controls in battle are when you deal killer slashes, where an arrow appears on screen and you have to slash in that direction. There are other moves you can pull off during battle too, like the wrestling moves, where you once again flick the Joy-Cons in the direction it tells you to. Another instance you use the motion controls is when you lock blades with an opponent, and you keep spinning the Joy-Cons in order to win that battle. Then there is a special attack you'll unlock at the lab later, where while sprinting, you shake the right Joy-Con to deal a strong attack. It doesn't seem to do much more damage than a regular heavy attack, but it's there. But by far, the most important thing you do with the Joy-Con is recharge your beam katana, which requires you to hold the R button and shake the right Joy-Con until it fills all the way up. But is there anything else you can do with the motion controls outside of combat? I mean, there's the toilet plunging minigame, and that's about it. When you play with the button controls, everything else is mapped to the right stick. You flick the stick in the direction the killer slashes and wrestling moves tell you to, you rotate the right control stick when you lock blades with an enemy, you hold it down to deal that special attack, and you hold the R button flicking the stick up and down in order to recharge your beam katana. Same goes for the toilet plunging minigame. Given that you don't really need to move your hands much while playing with the motion controls, I don't really believe that this method is exactly more fun than playing with the button controls. So in my opinion, you won't be missing much if you decide to play with the button controls. And now I prefer playing with the button controls because I don't really find the motion controls to be that much more immersive. However, if you've been a huge fan of No More Heroes since the beginning, chances are you're already used to the motion controls and you'll want to play No More Heroes 3 that way. Well, the good news is, the motion controls still work very well in this game. I haven't had a problem with them at all, so if you're looking to play the game this way, then you're in for a good time. But in the end, I prefer the button controls, and I wish they implemented the motion controls more in maybe the volunteer missions, along with other side missions, but as it is, they're really only used in combat and that one toilet plunging minigame. But what do you think? Are you playing No More Heroes 3 right now? And if so, what control scheme are you using? Motion controls? Button controls? Let us know, and be sure to check out the videos on the right for more topics that you might be interested in. Until next time, bye.